Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a hyperextension. What you want to do is making sure this is a good height. So I'm going to pop my feet in the attachment and you want it to be just below your hips. So for me, this is perfect. If it wasn't, there's a little knob down here that I would have adjusted, which moves this height. You're going to hook your feet in all the way down to the floor. You want to pretend like you're doing an RDL. You're pushing your bum up to the ceiling, really stretching out those glutes. Then what you're going to do is switch your glutes on, push your hips into the pad, initiate the movement. You don't want to initiate the movement with back. You want to really initiate the movement with the glutes, push them into the pad, and then come up. When you can't squeeze your bum anymore, that is where you stop. We don't keep going and bend into the lower back. You're going to start at the bottom, switch your glutes on, push them into the pad, coming up. When you can't squeeze your glutes anymore, that is where you stop. Really push your hips against the pad, really squeeze your glutes. You can round your shoulders ever so slightly if you need to. That is 1 rep. Then we're going to come down, stretch the glutes all the way up again, and then coming up, pushing your hips into the pad, stop. One thing that I like to cue my clients to really help with that glute activation is to really round the shoulders at the start. This just really helps with that glute activation. So what this can look like is really rounding the shoulders, tucking the chin in, and coming up like this. I like for my clients to do this if they're struggling with the movement, just to help really activate the glutes, get the form right. But ideally, you don't want to be doing that all the time because you're going to be missing out on some range. So once you've nailed that and you've really nailed the glute activation, then you want to unround the shoulders, still tucking the chin, coming up nice and high as you can without bending into the lower back. Because what happens is, if we're really bending our upper body too much, and we're only coming up like this, you're not getting much range. So we want to open up. Once you nail the form body weight, you can go to adding in a weight, popping a plate down on your plate, on your chest, and coming up like so. That is all. Love you, bye.